Hey guys, sorry for the wobbliness. This is going to be my deputting video. Sorry if there may be some mistakes coming along to you. This is my first time doing it, but from looking at the video footage so far, it looks pretty good, so works quite well. This is using the method of boiling hot water in a kettle and pouring it directly in the container or with the candle wax in. The reason why I'll be keeping the wax is because I'm planning to get a Scentsy or some other kind of candle warmer sometime this year, and I've heard that burning that kind of wax is just as good as burning, you know, the wax is cut out or shaped out and stuff, so that'll be less to buy when I get the warmer. So I'm keeping those. Also, I'm keeping some of the containers because I like the way they look and I have some uses for them, or I can find uses for them. Others I will just get rid of, so the ones I'm going to keep I'll probably clean out properly in the future. So I think that's all to say in this little intro, so let's just get started. Excuse the mess you may see in the kitchen, but it hasn't been cleaned yet. So this is just a few examples. I've only tried this method this morning and it works pretty well. It's going quite well so far. This wax here is from that, and obviously as well, if you're into making candles yourself, you can keep the wick. Just make sure you take it out before that hardens. You're going to need some sort of utensil. I've used a straw. It doesn't work as good as a knife might use, but I don't know if I'm going to get in trouble for using those, even though wax can come off. So that's just my tester ones that are going quite well. I don't know if the glass would smash or anything, but it's perfectly fine. So I'm going to be doing these three. I've heard that there are a few more methods. This one's going to be used with a kettle and pouring the water directly into here. Other ones include boiling water in a pan and just sticking the whole candle thing in there and leaving it for an hour or so. Another one includes putting it in the freezer and waiting a couple of days, but that seems to be the longest method that I've heard of so far. So what I am going to do is pour this freshly boiled kettle water this is difficult to look at, onto this, and I'm going to go right to the top. There we go. It takes, well, in my opinion, to be able to take this out of this candle, it took about 15, no, less than that, about 10 minutes, because I went off to clean my piercing jewellery and everything, and it took about 10 minutes by the time I came back. So I'm just going to leave this for however long. But the candle will start to rise to the surface and bubble. It looks weird and kind of feels a bit rubbery. So use any kind of thing you can, like a spoon, a knife, a straw if you want to try that out. When it comes to the surface, it will start to look like that, but more rubbery and hard. And yeah, I'll show you how to take that out. And you can have nice, clean candle jars that you might want to use for something, and you'll have some wax if you want to get Scentsy, and you'll have a wick if you want to make your own candle. So yep, stay tuned to see how to actually get the wax out. About 10 minutes now, and every so often I realise that I do like to skim the top, because I feel like if I leave it for too long without like messing it about, it's going to get like hard again and difficult to get off from the top. So I scrape out what I can, and then if it's not enough, I will come back and do some more. So again, here's another wick. Yeah, I decided to use a spoon, so much easier. And I'm just scraping out all that I can get. Oh, okay, that's pretty solid. There's a bit in there that I can't get out yet. Oh. Now I just used that straw to get the remainder off of the top edge of the spoon, but you can use your finger. I don't suppose it's going to be dangerous, but I just don't want to. This is all still jellified, so I'm going to leave that for a bit, and I'm going to leave the rest of that and that one, and then I'll just come back kind of repeatedly until that's all gone. So I'll come back at the very end so you can see how clean it is. I probably won't have them washed out just yet, but you'll get the general idea. So see you in a bit. A quick side note, you may or may not need to boil the kettle and put some more hot water on, just because, as I said, you know, leaving it sometimes a long time, it can get hard again, especially at the bottom. So obviously you don't want that to happen, otherwise you can't get the wax out. So just bear that in mind. But generally I feel like this is one of the quickest ways, other than the boiling in the pan. But I haven't tried that method yet, so there. All the jars have now been cleaned out to the best of my ability. Doesn't matter too much because these three I'm probably going to get rid of. These ones I'll probably soak down and give a proper bubbly wash at some point. And here's all the wax. When they harden, it'll be easier to like store them someplace, but I might shape them together, I don't know yet. But yeah, that's all for this video, and hopefully it's been helpful. It's helped me out as well, so now I know what to do like properly when I need to do this again. So thanks for watching and enjoy the rest of your day. Bye!